What's going on, everybody? Once again, welcome to the Help Coin. Hopefully, after enjoying a fantastic Sunday afternoon. I can see that I am since there is a lovely mimosa directly in front of me. My dog then came hobbling into the room from the right side. It's kind of great that his large ancient cast includes dinosaurs. He wears a large antique cone on his head, although I'm not sure if he picked it out. The poor guy had surgery on his CCL on his other leg. I believe he even needs me to bring him downstairs so he can use the restroom or that he even wants food. Then spend the last few days sleeping on the couch because he simply doesn't want to go into the bedroom and clumsily make his way there. Though there is a lot to cover in this episode, the things you do for your animals and the people you do for them, speaking of all currency targets, when will Ethereum target XRP have a breakout? What is it that we are observing? We'll also examine the Ripple's plans and the reasons behind their acquisition of standard custody. We're going to finish everything in the next 10 minutes, so take a seat back and unwind. Now let's get this show going. In the last 24 hours, Bitcoin has increased by minus 87% to 68,419 miles from 3,788. As of right now, it's down 3%. Guess what happens when USDT and USDT-C arrive at their dollar pegs just where we want them to be at XRP? The last hour has seen essentially little change, and on a 24-hour basis, it has decreased to a mean lean 51 cents. 52 cents is what it wants to be. Will it make it there? Yes, I believe that it will, but as of right now, it's all temporary. I don't care, in 6 months, these markets will snap a photo and save it to your desktop. I want you to come back to the current topic we are looking at, and I will repeat this action. Hold on, I'll pull up my tiny snipping tool and take a new screenshot. We are going to preserve it. It will be known as June. We're going to revisit this. We'll even go back in 3 months. Here's a second snapshot taken live point watch that we saved to my desktop. The markets will shift drastically, but individuals are growing impatient, and when someone becomes impatient, they begin to pursue things. What occurs if you begin to pursue financial loss? Keep to the plan and don't let that happen. Total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies is $2,579 billion. Where do we go from here, people? Before we get too far ahead, hang around and keep an eye on things. Keep your attention on the plan. XRP will drop from its peak. From now on, that is a 600% return. Is it the highest point? We don't know. All I know is that it will break and that $3 XRP will be seen. There is going to be a 600% price rise. This is where the store is. I have started displaying it, and I plan to continue doing so. In addition, we have 4 new pieces of clothing merchandise arriving at my house. We should have them in 5 or 6 days. Of course, I'll test them first to make sure they're comfortable and strong enough to withstand a battle test and beat them down before we list them. They will also be extremely affordable, as that's what we do look for. 65 XRP obtain a tumbler for you. I'm not sure why, but everyone seems to favor the black one over the first pink one. One simply vanished. I prefer the dark gray and pink. The XRP Army can purchase a 3-pack of the Army Dark Army from Phenomenal. They won't last long. The 40-ounce supply is scheduled to arrive shortly. They resemble Stanley Cups because Stanley Cup would follow me. However, they have the XRP logo carved exactly as it appears, and they look just like people. Those are going to be quite beautiful. I believe they are about 72 XRP. Keep an eye on the shop. Here we have yet another cryptocurrency adoption location. Seeing it makes you happy. What's that? Cryptocurrency transactions for the purchase of real estate in Dubai. We are aware of what the UAE region as a whole is all about. Cryptocurrency through townhomes and apartments, villas. Buy it with your cryptocurrency. This is the subject of our conversation. Hey everyone, this is adoption. With this info, you may start shopping for items. Real world items while using cryptocurrency to pay bills, your cable bill, and your electricity bill, rent, mortgage, and housing payments are all paid for with cryptocurrency that's legitimate real world use. And that's where we're heading. However, when all of that really happens, guess what? It will be too late. because that's when the masses or the general population will have already lined up their suitcases. We enter before they do. We're going to be extremely wealthy. There's nothing further that can be done. To attend Rebel Van Winkle's monster party, all you need to do is know what you hold and make sure you cling onto it until it pops off and rips off. That way we can all profit from it. Next year, he'll be throwing a recall that XRP is worth $10. We are having a crazy party for all of you. You are all invited, and each person received $10. That's all. But let's talk about the boom party that's happening right now. We're going to party like nobody other. This is the tale of Wave's intention to purchase a typical custody and trust business. We began to polish on the parent corporation, Standard Custodial and Trust, a certified custodian in New York. The days remain until then. I'm hoping to join Ripple after we close our transaction and sell conventional custody and trust to them. I'm quite enthusiastic about that. Could you briefly discuss the strategic significance of that for Ripple? What truly made Ripple want to purchase conventional custody, and how did Ripple evolve from that? In the end, I believe they have focused on a mission to provide enterprise-based solutions for those institutions that want to tokenize, store, move, and exchange value on blockchains around the world. Specifically, getting a trust company is a very strategic fit for them to do this. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO, announced a few weeks ago at Paris Blockchain about the intention to launch a stablecoin. 10 or 11 years ago, the company was a cross-border payments company. Today, it is really more broad-based in terms of tokenization, payments custody, and in the not-too-distant future, a stable coin. In my opinion, stable currencies and settlement tokens are being used by a large number of financial institutions worldwide when taking into account our global payments network. In exchange for that money, I believe Ripple wants to be a native part of that amazing announcement. Indeed, large Ripple is releasing a stable coin to rival USDC Tether Pi USD.